Hello, thank you very much for clicking this video. I am Ali Hossain and you are watching Learn with Ali Hossain. In this tutorial, I will create a coming soon page like this one, and coming soon page is very important, and if you are interested to update or if you are interested to upgrade your server or any other thing, your user should not see the broken website, and instead of this it's very interesting if you add a coming soon page. In this tutorial I will create this coming soon page, and you can see it's very interesting with some hover effect and also social media. If you're interested to know how to create a coming soon page like this one, please continue with this tutorial. I will coming back after the intro. So let's start. As you can see, I organized all of my files as like all CSS file in this folder, all image will be in this folder, and all JSS file will be this folder, and also two file, one is index.html and one is style.css. So now at first I will open this index.html file with my text editor. Okay, as you can see here I have some code. In every project I need to add them, so I always try to do that so that I can save my time. Okay, by the way, I will edit the title called COMMING, coming soon, and you can see here I have font awesome, but I should upgrade this font awesome. So I will come here and then go to the how to use, and then I will copy this and then I will change this. So our font awesome is updated, and also I need to update our Google font. So I will go to the Google font. Actually I am selecting these two. If you're interested to know more about Google font, how to add and update, I have a tutorial, and you will get this tutorial as top right corner as suggested. Okay, so now as you can see I added two font. So I will go to the copy this link and I will paste it here. And also I need to copy both of the font family, so I will copy both of them, and then I will go to the custom.css. actually I open this and I will add all of my CSS file here. Okay, so now I will replace this font family. As you can see here I have two font family, and I think this Marktazi text should be the main font, and this font family I will use later. So I will cut this and I will paste it in here, so I can use this later. Actually it will not show, actually now it will open as comment. Okay, so now I am going to fix this, and also I don't need the font weight should be normal. Okay, and also I will replace this here and also in here. Okay, so now our basic step is done. As you can see I included latest version of font awesome and also included Google font as I need, and also I downloaded a background image. I will use this one, and you can also download this image or any other image from Unsplash, and Unsplash provided lots of free and open source images you can collect, and you can use them for any project. No matter what is your personal or also commercial, but I suggest you to check their license for more detail. By the way, so now I am going to open this actually with our browser, and my computer default browser is Mozilla Firefox, so you will see this logo, but in your computer if you use another, you will see the plugin called another one. Okay, so now I am going to remove this, and at first as you can see our total coming soon should be the full width page. So I will create here a ID called full width, and then here I will add another class called inner content, and then I need to add another one class that should be the content middle. Okay, and then now I will hit enter. So as you can see I have an ID called full width, and then a class inner content, and then also another class called content middle. Okay, so now here I will write h1, and our text should be coming soon. Okay, Now if I refresh, what happened, you can see here I have our text coming soon. Okay, but I need this coming soon text should be in the center position in our website. Okay, so for doing that, you can do that very easy, as like you need to select your HTML and also your body to that height should be 100%. You can add this anywhere. I will add it here, HTML comma body, and then height will be 100%. Okay, at first your first things is need to do that your HTML and also body should be 100%. Now if I refresh, you will not see anything different here. Now what I will do, I will copy our first ID. Our first ID is this one, full width. Okay, so I will copy this ID name and I will paste the ID name here. Okay, and then here I will write width 100% and height 100%. Okay, then what I need to do, I will copy this inner content class and I will paste this here, and then I will use here width 100% and also height 100%. Now if I refresh this page, what happened, as you can see, nothing changed. Okay, but now here I will use display property. Okay, so I will write here display table. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened, as you can see, nothing changed. Still, don't disappointment. Now it will work after I added this class. As you can see, our next class is content middle. Okay, so I will come here with this class content middle, and here I will write display table cell. Okay, and now if I refresh, what happened, nothing changed. Now I will add here height 100%. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened, nothing changed. Now if I write here vertical align, okay, it should be middle, and also if I write here width 100%, and now if I refresh, what happened, as you can see, this text is now here, but I need this text in the center position, and centering a post is very easy. Like if you write here text align center, and now if I refresh, what happened, as you can see, our text is center. And now what happened, I think you will be happy. You can see I need this, actually our coming soon text should be in the center, and now we are successed. Now what happened, I need this, here I have a background and I already downloaded this background. Also you will get this background image link in the description, don't forget to check if you need. Okay, now I will use this image as the background. Okay, so for adding this background, actually I will add this background in the full width. Okay, so in full width section I will use background. Okay, and our background URL. Okay, and I will go to the image folder. I need to go /img and then bg image. If you don't understand for this dot, actually you can see our CSS file is here under the CSS folder, but image folder is here. So this custom.css file need to go here and then go to the image folder, and for that reason I need to use here this two double dot. Okay, so now if I refresh, what happened, as you can see, this is our background image and also this is our text. Now remember one thing, if any reason this image did not load, actually when I code everything it will not works perfectly, and also I need here a blackish shadow, and for adding this blackish shadow, what I will do, I will come here and I will write here background repeat, no repeat, and also background size cover. Okay, now I will add here a position absolute relative. Okay, and when you add a position relative, you can use pseudo class called before after. Okay, I need to use a before or after here for adding a blackish shadow here. Okay, so now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, nothing changed. Now I will click copy the ID once more, and I will paste it here. Actually I should increase the font size so you can see all code perfectly and clearly. Okay, as you can see, now I will copy the ID and I will use here after. Okay, and then I will create double quotation. Okay, now I will increase more this font actually so you can see all code perfectly. Okay, now I will use here our background color should be black. I will use here 60, so the color should be black, and then I will use here position absolute, and also width 100%, and also height 100%. And then now if I refresh, what happened? Actually nothing changed. The reason because when you use a procedure class, you need to use a content properties, and you can see actually I don't need to use any content, so I will use it as blank. As you can see, I will use it such like that. Now if I refresh, what happened? Actually you don't see the background, and you can see this background color is here under our main properties, but I need this background color in the full screen. Okay, so for doing that you can do it very easy way. Like if you use here, actually you can see you used position absolute, and you also the main ID have position relative, and here have position absolute. So if you use here top 0 and also left 0, actually I can use only top 0, and then I will let you know how you can use. And you can see it's working perfectly, and sometimes it's not works perfectly, and that reason you need to use left 0. Okay, now if I refresh, it should be works perfectly. As you can see, it works perfectly, but I need to use it's a shadow, not full blackish screen. Okay, so for skipping this, you can do it very easy by using opacity. I will use here opacity 0.6. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened? You can see this is such like that, but you cannot select your copy, or you cannot select your text or any other. Actually this text also under the shadow, so I need to show this text top of the shadow. Okay, so for fixing this issue, I will come here and I will use here z index 999, and then now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, it's not working. I need to use here also position, and it should be position relative. Okay, I don't need here position absolute or other. Now if I refresh, you can see I can now copy this text. Okay, so now our background related issue is done. Okay, so now here I will come, and then I need to add more text. So our first text should be coming soon, and then second one will be stay h3, and then stay. I forget to close h1 tag. Don't forget to close your headings or any other tag. I already created a tutorial, top 5 HTML5 mistake what you should not do in your project. You will get this tutorial as a suggestion in the top right corner. If you're interested, you can check that. Okay, by the way, I will come here, stay, and then tuned, and here I will add another one, p tag. That should be type your email address and get update. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, our all text are here. So now we are going to fix this styling issue. Okay, as you can see in the content middle, I have h3, h1 and also p. So I will come here and I will copy this class once more, and I will use here h1 and also duplicate this h3 and also p. Okay, now I need this coming soon font should be the different. As you can see, I also collected this font from Google Fonts, and then I will copy this font name. Actually you can see I copied this font name here, so I will cut this font name from here and I will paste it here. And then now if I refresh, you can see our this coming soon font will be changed. As you can see, it changed. Okay, so now I will add here some color and also font size. I will use here color white and also font size 35 pixel. I think it will be better. And now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, it looks like that. I need to increase this font size to 65. Okay, double size. So now if I refresh, yes, it looks much better. and then now I will use H3, and for H3 I will use only color white, and also font size 30 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see stay tuned. But as you can see, this coming soon text and also this stay tuned text have a very good difference. So for fixing this issue, you can use here line height 1.3 em and also margin bottom 0. And now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, it's now much better than before. And also I need to decrease the line height from here, line height 1.3 em, and then if I refresh, what happened? Okay, now I think I need to increase also this font size to 50 pixel and also this one to 80 pixel, and also I should use here text transform uppercase. So it should be looks better, I think. Now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, it looks much better than before. I will decrease the line height from here 1 em, not 1.3, and now if I refresh, I think it looks much better. Okay, now I need to use the color, change this color. Okay, so for doing that, I will come here and I will write here color white, font size 20 pixel, and also text transform uppercase. Okay, now if I refresh, as you can see, this is such like that, but I also need to decrease the line height from here, and for doing that I will come here and also I will decrease the line height and also margin bottom 0, and I will also decrease this line height to 1.3. Actually in font we can use 1 or 2 line. In that case I should not use here 1 em. As you can see, it's such like that. I need to increase the margin bottom, so I will use here margin bottom 10 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh, you can see this one is looks much better. Okay, now I will use here a newsletter form. Okay, so for adding a newsletter form, it's very easy. As like I will come here and I will use here a class form. Typing mistake, extremely sorry. Now I will use here form. Okay, and then you can use here PHP tag for using form, and also you can use this HTML in your HTML and CSS in your WordPress project also. In that case you can use here contact form 7 or MailChimp or any other, and also you can use MailChimp in your project, no matter. Now I will use only HTML and CSS, and for that reason I will not use here PHP coding. Okay, now I will use here, and a newsletter form have two field. One is email input form and one is submit. Okay, so now I will use here input, and input type will be email, and here will be placeholder, and that will be enter your email. And then I will create another input type, and it should be submit. And here we will not use placeholder, here you need to use value, will be submit. Okay, and always remember one thing, when you add a coming newsletter, always every user is very irritating when they get spam, and only that reason they are not actually interested to use or place their email address anywhere, and for that reason you need to add a text under the form, and that should be the we are not spam. Okay, and then you can add some more text like we will not spam anything, we have the perfect priority, and we will not disturb you, and such kinds of text you can add, and it should be better for getting more newsletter client. Okay, so for I will not add more, actually I will do these same things. And now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, this is the form, but actually I am not happy with this form. So for creating a wonderful form, actually I will add take the class called form, and I will come here and I will write here class from, and here I will use width 100%, and also then I will use max width. Actually this one is for mobile friendly responsive, so it will be looks much better. I will use here width 96% and max width will be 400 pixel. Okay, and then what I will do, I will see, as you can see here I have one input type email and one is input type submit. So I will come here and I will write here class from, and then input, and then type equal to email. And here I will use width of 75%, float left. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, this one is such like that. I need this form in the center, and for doing that I need to use here margin 0 auto. Actually this 0 is for top and bottom, and this auto is for left and right. Now if I refresh, you can see it is in center, and I will use here margin 10 pixel, so I will get 10 pixel margin in top and also bottom. Okay, now what I will do, I will use here as you can see this from is also not looks good, so I will use here padding 10 pixel, font size 18 pixel. Okay, now if I refresh, yes, it looks much better. Okay, now I will use here background color white, and also border 1 pixel solid color D. Actually it's light white color. So now if I refresh, you can see it looks like that. Okay, now what I will do, I will use another input type, so I can duplicate this one and I will use the input type submit, and I will use this input type submit, and also this width should be 25 pixel %. Now if I refresh, what happened? As you can see, this is our submit and this is our email address. Now user can use your email address and also this. Okay, now I need, here should be a rounded edge and also here should be a rounded edge, and for doing that it's very easy. You can do that very easy way by adding here border radius. So I will use here border radius, and border radius will be 25 pixel, and then 0 0 and then 25 pixel. And now if I refresh, what happened? You can see this is rounded edge. Okay, and also I need here this border radius, so I will copy this border radius and I will place this here. Okay, and then you can see I will use 0 25 pixel, and also here will be 0 and this 0 will be cutted. Actually I think you understand, it's actually work as like clockwise. Okay, so this 25 pixel is this one, and then you can see this one, and next one is 0 and also 0. You can see this one is 0 and this one is 0, and then last one is 25 pixel. Actually it rounded as clockwise. Okay, so now if I refresh this one, you can see also here will be a rounded edge, and each one also is clockwise. You can see 0 25 25 and also 0 0 25 25 and also 0. I think you understood. Okay, and also as you can see, when I added this here I get very narrow space. Okay, so for doing that I think here I should add more padding, and for adding that padding left 20 pixel. Now if I refresh, you can see I get some space here. Okay, and also now I need to use a background color in this submit. Actually it should be looks much better, and here I will use a green color. So I will copy green color from Google Chrome, and now I will change the color from white to this one. Actually you can see this one is dark green. Now if I refresh, you can see this one is looks like that. I don't need this white border, and for doing that I can change the border color also. So now if I refresh, you can see this one looks much better, and also this color should be white. And for fixing that issue, I will come here and I will write here color white, and also text transform uppercase. And then now if I refresh, you can see they are looks like that. Now when I hover, I think it should be the changed, this color should be changed. Okay, so you can do it very easy way, as like I need to copy this color, this class, and I will use here a pseudo class called hover. Okay, and I will use here two things, background color and also border. So I will copy both of them, and I will use here blue color from Skype. So I will copy the color and I will paste the color here. Okay, now if I refresh, and now if I come, you can see this color is changed. If I add here a CSS effect transition, it will looks very smooth. As you can see, I will use here transition 0.5 seconds, and now if I refresh, you can see it looks very good. Okay, under this form I should have some space for the we are not spam, and for doing that you can do that very easy way by, you need to see, actually this is under the from and then from. Okay, so I will copy the class, then again from, and it should be margin bottom 10 pixel. Let's see it works perfectly or not. Actually it's not working. I should use here overflow hidden. I'm not interested to use here overflow, so I can use here padding. As you can see, it's not working. Okay, so actually our margin also not working, and also the padding is not working. So for fixing this issue, I will use here overflow hidden, and then check if it's working. Yes, as you can see, it's working. Now if I change this padding to margin, also it will be work. And now if I refresh, you can see it's working, padding and margin after using adding overflow. Okay, so this is very simple and useful coming soon page. But I think if you add here a social area, social profile like Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, your user can connect better than newsletter. Some user don't actually allow to add their email address, as I said before. So if you add here your Facebook or other social media access, it will be better, and user can collect or user can contact with you with that email address, and also they can get more update frequently in your social media. So you should add here your social media address. So now I will add here a social media address, and for adding I can get some space here. Okay, now I will come here, and you can see here have our form, and under the form I will use a class called social area, and then ul, then li list item, and under this I will use here I class fa called fa Facebook. Okay, as you can see, this is the Font Awesome icon code. If interested to know more about Font Awesome, you can check out one of my tutorial called Font Awesome 5 tutorial for beginners. And now if I refresh, you can see this is the Facebook, and also I think you can see this Facebook icon is not working, and for fixing this issue, actually Facebook is a brand, so you need to use your Facebook brand. Okay, Font Awesome brand. Now if I refresh, it should be work. I see it's working. Now if I change the color, you will see this perfectly. Okay, so for fixing, now our class name is social area, so I will come here and I will paste this social area, and also I will use here width 100%, and also margin 10 pixel auto, and also overflow hidden. Okay, and then I can use here color white, so you can see this now. As you can see, I don't need this border. Actually, if I add one more social media, so it will be understand better. Twitter, Twitter. I will add here a Twitter. Now if I refresh, you can see I added 2. Okay, I don't need to see them like that. I need to see them left aligned. Okay, so for fixing that issue, now I will come here and I will copy the class social area and then UL. Here I will use margin 0, padding 0, and also I don't need this white color bullets, so I will use here list style none. As you can see, they are such like that, but I need them left aligned. So for fixing that issue, I will duplicate this line once more and I will use here social menu, social area UL li. Okay, and then it here I will use a display inline block. Okay, now if I refresh, what happened? You can see they are such like that. Okay, as you can see, if in your case this should not looks like that, the reason is you need to use text align center. As I think you can remember, I already added text align center in our main class, in our full width, I think, or where, in our content middle. You can see I added text align center, and for that reason it works perfectly. But in your case, if not works perfectly, you need to add this class once more here, text align center. Okay, now I will copy this class once more and then A, and I need to use here margin 0, 5 pixel. Now if I refresh, you can see here I have some gap. Okay, now what I will do, I will come here and I will use here width 40 pixel, height 40 pixel, border 1 pixel, solid, color is white. And now if I refresh and then display block. Now if I refresh, I forget to add here a link. Okay, so I need to add this. I will cut it and then I will use it A and then Facebook, Twitter, and I will remove this. Now if I refresh, it should work. As you can see, they are such like that. And now I need to fix the color issue, so I will come here and I will use here color white and padding top 10 pixel, font size 18 pixel. Now if I refresh, you can see they are such like that. Okay, okay. Now what you can do, actually you can see that I can use here a background and also other thing, and for that reason I will duplicate this once more and I will use here a I class FA, and I will remove width and height from here and also padding top, and I will remove display block and also color and also font size issue. I think you understand. From the linking I removed width, height and also padding, and from link I added border and also other, and for that reason now if I refresh, what happened, you can see they are such like that. And now I need to fix more. Okay, it's working. As you can see, when right now if I hover, I get the color from Twitter, from Facebook. Now if I add once more YouTube, and then now if I refresh, you will see that here is the YouTube and also here is the YouTube color. Okay, And also if I come to use here another one called Google Plus, and also if I duplicate this with Skype, and now if I refresh, you can see here is the Skype color, Google Plus color, YouTube color, Twitter, and also Facebook. Okay, now you can see this white border I think is not looks much better, and also the background. Okay, so for fixing that issue I can use here one thing, and that is what you can see here. I got two borders, so I can remove one, and now if I refresh, it should be much better than before. And here I can use border radius, pixel. Now if I refresh, you can see they looks much better. And also you can also use here transition effect, CSS3 transition effect. So I can use here transition 0.5 seconds, and now if I refresh, you can see it looks very good. Okay, now I think you surprised that from where this color added. Actually we was not added this color, but from where this added. Actually I collected all of the color from different social media and I added this in my CSS file. If I come to the top, you can see I added Facebook color, and also Twitter color, and it will only work after when I hover the link. As you can see, I added all of them. Okay, so it looks much better. If you forget to add this, it will not work, and then you will be surprised that in Ali Hossain code it works, but why not in mine? Actually I added that, so it's working. If you add, your one will be also working. And now you can see our coming soon page is done, but as you can see we get it's very conservative and it's not looks good, and for that reason now we will add increasing the line height and other. Beginning we decreased, now we will increase. Actually it's the design issue, and designing it is very hard than coding. Actually I think coding is very easy, but designing is hard. If your design is good, your total website will looks good. Actually as you can see, our coming soon page is done, and if you are happy with this tutorial, I hope you will be happy. And also this one is responsive. As you can see, if I reduce our screen, you can see this code is very good, and I think this tutorial can help you in your project. And if you think this video is helpful for you, please click the subscribe button and click the bell button next to the subscribe button, so you will find all of my tutorial at first. You are here, that means you are liking this tutorial, and only for you I have an offer. If you comment me with your email address, I will send you the source code to you, and I think it will be helpful for practicing. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned with me. I am Ali Hossain, signing out.